In this video, I'm gonna show you the difference between a real and a fake Lady Dior. Now this bag is £5,000, so you don't wanna be scammed out of your hard-earned money when you're paying for something like this. So I've got two that I'm gonna compare to you, and by the end of this video, you are gonna be able to tell straight away if the Lady Dior is fake or not. So this is the fake one here, and this is the real one. Look how beautiful this looks. Like, this is just a work of art in a box. It's incredible. And then if you look at this, is a plain white box with the Dior in the middle. This Dior is too small. And then often when you buy Dior bags, they come in like patterned boxes. The shoes will always come in boxes like this, but bags will always come in like I said, work of art boxes. Obviously you can tell the difference between the boxes. Super high quality patterned box and a white box that normally shoes come in. Don't get me wrong, you can sometimes get bags in this, but the Dior on this is just a lot bigger, and the gold foil is just a lot lighter in color. This is way too dark. So what Dior try to do when they sell you stuff is give you an experience, because when you're ordering online, you're ordering a luxury product, you're not getting that in-store experience. So they do it as well as they can when they're giving you the delivery. So it all comes with the packaging and how you receive the box. So you open it up and you've got this packaging. So it's like Dior paper with the Dior sticker. Now, if you open up the fake, you've got very similar Dior packaging, a very similar Dior sticker, but obviously, as you can see, this is horizontal and this one is vertical. And this paper on the fake, it's like thick, it doesn't feel nice, it's really creased. And again, it just really stinks, like it's such a strong smell. And then straight away, that is not how you're gonna receive a £5,000 bag or an $8,000 bag. And if you look at that, you've just got this, it looks like, do you remember them glitter pens you used to use when you were a kid in school? It looks like Dior has been written on with one of those. Like, again, really, really poor quality. But then if you move to the real bag, look how beautiful this is. So you open it up. Oh, I wanna be super careful here. And then look at the difference in the dust bag straight away. Like, look at that. That is high quality, beautiful gold foil that is like not glittery in your face like this fake one. So if you take it out, straight away, you're gonna see the differences. Like, you've got these big drawstrings here. It's like a super big cotton dust bag, so the bag has got lots of room in it. And then if you look at this one, it just about fits. And look how thin those strings are compared to that. Again, if you felt them, this one is a much thicker and really soft inside, and this one is just not good at all. It probably won't protect the bag that much. So if we take the bags out, we have the black leather lambskin, and we got the ones with silver hardware. So obviously, straight away, as you can see, the silver hardware here is covered up because it doesn't want to damage the bag when it's in storage. So if we pop this off, and then if you look at them, obviously the fake one didn't come with the cotton bag around the hardware because frankly, it just doesn't care. But these are meant to be the same color. But as you can see, this fake one, it's kind of like a champagne-y gold. It's got a silver tinge to it, but it should be exactly silver like this. So the first thing I want to explain to you guys is just the feel of the leather. Now these are really, really embossed on the fake one. It's called canage. So canage is the type of stitching and the way it looks on a Dior bag. Do you see, like it's kind of like crossed and it creates these circle looking things. So that's called canage. So these are really, really like puffy and like embossed on the fake one. Whereas if you look at the genuine one, I mean, they do have some padding behind it, but it's just nowhere near as obvious as it is on the fake one. And just touching it, it is smoother, it is softer, it just feels like super, super high quality leather. But this is like a bit rough, it's not nice to feel. And yeah, just you can instantly tell from the feel of it. Something you need to look out for on every designer bag is the stitching, and it is so apparent on these two here. So if you look at the fake one, the stitching is just super inconsistent. So some places they'll be big, some places they'll be small, and it just creates this kind of asymmetrical looking in the bag. Whereas if you look at the genuine one, it is so symmetrical and they're all the same size, and it creates this really, really nice aesthetic bag to look at. The next place is the handles. So if you look at this one, this is really, really sturdy, and you can't really move it side to side because it is pretty solid. But look at this from the fake one. They are just really weak, like the hardware is just weak, so it can move side to side. That is just terrible. Also, the good thing about real ones is there's equity in it. So that means that if you want to sell it in the future, it's worth something. Whereas this is worth nothing to anyone because it's fake. Another part is the CD engraving here. So if you look at it quite close up, it is quite smudged and a little bit big on the fake one. Whereas if you look at the real one, it's a little bit smaller in size, but it's just so much clearer. It's so much nicer to look at. It is just beautiful. Even the smaller details like that, like the fakes can never, ever understand and get the small differences. Because these guys work on a bag like this for days, weeks, sometimes months, depending on the bag that it is and the design that they use. So the little details, the fakes can just never, ever replicate. Next, if you feel inside, the real one is suede and it feels honestly so nice. And then on the fake one, it's just leather inside. It's just the exact same leather. So it's not that nice at all. The next thing is the color of the heat stamp inside. So the foil of the heat stamp, which is basically the color of the writing, should always match the hardware. So it should be champagne on this one, or silvery champagne, and it should be silver on the real one. It's silver on the real one, but on the fake one, it doesn't match the color and it is bright gold. And that is not how it should meant to be. I also did another video about authenticating Chanel classic flaps. And if you want to watch that video, then just click right here.